Dün gece böyle değildi bu Shrek. Shrek'im güncellenmiş. Bu arada kanalımıza abone olmayı unutmayın. Yakıştı mı? Terbiyesiz. Terbiyesiz adam. Of. Of. Arkadaşlar kendimizi mi vermiyoruz? Ne yapıyoruz? Biz niye bulamadık ya? Nalet girsin ya. Sikim seni. Lan bunun şeyi nerede? Ya nasıl öleceği günü varmış kardeşim. Bizim bu şeyi bulmamız lazım ya. Bak buraları geçmek istiyorum bu sefer.
You need to shake them off, Abby. This whole rotten family like I did.
Well, you didn't shake him off too well.
Don't answer it.
Tamam ver canım cevap.
Your mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now.
Bak buraları
I think your best
geçirtmiyor
chance of
işte.
success is probably speaking with Lottie, Toby. Or if you're feeling brave enough, Auntie June.
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first.
No. Well, how about nobody goes first and then we can all just fuck off to bed?
Lottie ile konuştuk. Jun'la konuştuk. Toby ile konuştuk. Tamam da bu üçüyle de konuştuk ilk başta. Bu sefer ilk başta Toby ile konuşacağım. İlk. Ama sakin
Toby.
konuşacağım.
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak up, Abs.
Ha Toby bu geri
Traffic in these
zekalı olan.
war-torn places is gonna be pretty heavy. But you know me, I'll do anything for a good cause.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Abs, you're gonna have to repeat that.
No, I was just saying.
Matt, this traffic is crazy.
Who are you helping now, Toby?
The people of Earth, same as always.
Bu çocuk yalan
Just
söylüyor
doing
ya.
what I was born to do.
Anything specific?
Yeah, we're looking at areas to build a new school. But the area we're looking at is thick with militia. That's the risk you take when you're helping people divided by civil war.
Wow, that sounds really scary.
Bilmiyorum ki ya. Yanlış
Trust me, I
soru
have to take
sorduk.
your
Ne
life
bok
into your
yedik.
own hands coming out here, but it's just something I've got to do, you know?
Well, you're so brave. Did you, fly out after the meeting?
The meeting? Yeah. Yeah, good to get away from that whole scene. The family businesses for the corporate slaves, like your mum. Yeah, I'm in a totally different headspace now.
Okay. Yeah.
Ya nanana mı be? Üf. Herkes çat diye geçiyor kardeşim. Ben nasıl bulayım ya?
You see what I mean? I can't do this.
It's okay. You can learn from this, kiddo. Maybe try something different next time. Time to get back to the quiz.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I give up my only birthday every year for this family. And this is how you repay me.
Don't stress, Mama. Okay? I'll go first. I haven't thought of anything to do on my round though, so it's gonna have to be questions off the top of my head. Like, I don't know. Questions about me? Everyone pick your teams, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I
Ya
was asking
buralarını
if
falan
you wanted-
geçebiliyor olmamız
gonna have to
lazım ya.
speak
30
up.
kere oynadık.
Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teams?
Yeah, I just need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ab.
What the hell is this quiz?
Chaos.
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round?
Nasıl
Well, that doesn't make any
bulacağız?
sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. Probably some doomed attempt to
Herkesi
make things
seçtik
fair or
neredeyse.
avoid another fight. You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Are you okay?
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Oh, I'm not starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Girls, behave yourselves. What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Nasıl bulacağız ki
You have to
şizofren
bring Daddy
olduğunu?
into everything. I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
June started
Bununla
it.
oynayacağım, süper.
Okay, ready? Question 1. Grime legend Capsy recently described my debut track as sick, but what is the track called? Or is that too easy? No, I think it's okay. Let's start easy and see how we go.
Oh, I completely zoned out of that. What was the question?
What is Lottie's song called?
Songs from a strangulated cat? Ballad of a teenage narcissist. Ho.
Hayda.
Actually, I do know what it's called.
Ya hayatım
He's
öyle
rammed it
de
down our throats
sonu
enough
bence
times.
öyle değil ya
It's
onun.
called
Hasta adam.
Vibe in it. What does that even mean? Sounds like a massage chair. Or a sex toy.
Well, a vibe is like a sort of a feeling.
Don't patronise me.
Sorry, I thought
Just
that.
ask the question.
Ya ne boş kadın bu da ya.
My first track is called Vibin' It. Not a single wrong answer there. Clearly a lot of fans on the floor tonight.
Your sister, Abigail, is an asshole. Who does she get it from?
Question 2. Capsy loved my track so much he had me guest on his latest song. What's it called?
That's something foreign, isn't it? Asian. The word's Asian. Just put that down before we run out of time. Asian. That's good enough.
I'm pretty sure it's arigato.
Well, what the hell is that?
Thank you in Japanese.
That's Asian. I said Asian. Japan's Asian, isn't it?
Right, the answer is arigato.
Christ, what a little rubbish.
Just give me a minute. I need to think of question 3.
I wish you had been at the meeting. Just to see the look on your face.
What do you mean?
Oh, didn't your precious Uncle Marcus tell you?
What?
He burnt his hand. Poor lamb. Well, I burnt his hand. Accidentally, but I rather wish I'd thought of it.
What happened?
Well, I had a little stumble and I knocked one of my candles, which landed on Marcus. And straight away, his jumper just woof, up in flames. Now, quality clothing does not burn like that. So it just goes to show, doesn't matter how much money that man makes, he will never not be a cheapskate Titus. Anyway, Toby claims he was just trying to douse the flames, so he threw his drink right in Marcus's face, nowhere near the flames. So then your mother threw her drink on him as well, which did put out the fire, which was kind of a shame. But Marcus started wailing like a girl about his hand. He was in agony. So Lottie ran in with a wet rag and started rubbing it all over his burns. It was hilarious. So then your Nana got involved and started bandaging his hand. And then Bradley came in with some painkillers. And the fun was sort of over really then, which was sort of sad. But, you know, if it had been just me, I'd have left him to it. But he did look like he'd been dragged through a hedge backwards and forwards again. It's all really rather wonderful.
Question 3. According to a recent poll from my fans, what is my greatest strength?
Oh,
Teyze
right.
yapmış
Now,
olabilir mi?
so this is the bit when she starts bragging about her singing voice, isn't it?
Actually, I think Lottie might think greatest strength means something else.
Like what?
I think she means her eyebrows.
I mean, why are we even playing along with this? These aren't questions. She's just manipulating us into giving her praise and compliments. It is pathetic.
I do honestly think she'll say her eyebrows.
Selamlar mı?
The answer is obviously my eyebrows.
Good Lord, she's worse than I thought.
I was really surprised when my fans said that. You know, I was like, what about my legs or like my teeth or my eyes? And they were like, oh yeah, we love them all too, but like it's really hard to pick a favorite. And I was like, yeah, there.
Sweet succulent hell is she talking about?
Okay, so question 4. How many times has Dad taken me to Dubai?
Oh, Christ. That waste of space. Honestly, you should have seen him run for the hills the second Lottie was born. Couldn't see him for dust. Now it's one holiday a year and he thinks he's best daddy in the world. Still, I suppose most affair babies are just forgotten about, aren't they? So
Hayda.
give him a tiny bit of credit for that. But you're bloody glad he's not your dad, aren't you?
I guess so.
Oh, come along, Abigail. It is very sad that your daddy died, but it's been years now. But I just had to get over it when my daddy died. No moping about for me. And do you know the answer to this or not?
I can work it out.
Can you now?
Yeah, Lottie went to Dubai for the first time for her 6th birthday. I remember it because she was really scared, so I made her this lucky charm necklace to wear on the plane for good luck. Anyway, my point is that if she first went to Dubai for her 6th birthday, she's been doing
6
the same thing
yaşındaymış.
every year
Her
since.
yıl
Lottie's now
gidiyor. Şu
19.
an 19 yaşında.
With a simple bit of maths.
13. Put that down.
Well, I was going to say 14.
Yes, well, you're not exactly Carol Vorderman.
6 yaşında gitmiş ilk. Hadi bakalım matematikçiler. İlk 6 yaşında gitmiş, şu anda 19 yaşındaymış. 6 eksi 19 9 8 7 6 13 değil mi? Matematik mi ben kaçar? Şu an 19 yaşındaymış. İlk 6 yaşında gitmiş. 13 olur.
Fine. Yeah, I'll go with 13.
The answer is 14 times.
Al işte.
Oh, you are terrible at maths, Abigail.
But you were the one that
No,
said...
I said I didn't want to lose this quiz.
It's going to be 15 in a couple of months. Oh, can't
Al işte.
wait. I've got some guest appearances
Nasıl
booked while I'm
kahretmesin.
out there and some super fun tie-ins with like really great brands.
Lottie, are you seriously expecting us to just sit here and listen to you brag about your dismally self-absorbed and terminally shallow life? Or are you going to ask us some proper questions?
You know what? Like, fuck you. Someone else can do a round now.
It's a miracle.
Bulamadık hiçbir şey. Oyunun amacı Markus amcamızı zehirleyen biri
I'm never
var.
teaming up
Ailede
with
onu
that
bulmak.
freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
Well, it's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for
Ya bu
God's
çocuk
sake,
değil
you two. If
bence
I have to
ya.
listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Speaking with your Auntie June is like trying to charm a rattlesnake. But I think we got some useful stuff.
Hiç de
also
faydalı
have
bir
some
bilgi
new-
almadım yani.
Oh!
Dayı ölüyor.
News that could really help us.
Evet.
The doctors have managed
Bradley'i
to
alalım
narrow
ve
the
sakin
poison
konuşalım. Bakalım ne
down to
olacak.
3 possibilities. So let's check out everything that we have.
Şeyi de biliyoruz. Bu zehirlenmeyle alakalı olan şeyi de biliyoruz artık. İkisini oynadık. İkiyi seçeceğiz. Bak, kanıt görüntüsü falan hiçbir şeyimiz yok ya. Çıldıracağım şimdi.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys, so I'd rather do my round later.
I can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. No, look, I'll do my round. Let's try and bring some order and civility back to proceedings, shall we? Dare I even say a bit of class? I shall perform.
Arkadaşlar kanalımıza abone olmayı sakın unutmayın, tamam mı?
a piece of music.
Ya
One of the
anacım.
classics.
Siz de bir
Gold.
git
Spandau
gözünü
Ballet. 1 point to me.
No, I mean the true classics.
No, true. That's another one. 2 points to me.
I'm talking about Mozart, Bach, Chopin, actual geniuses.
You don't care about geniuses. You only cared about Spandau Ballet and the saxophone player's tight trousers.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, June, but some people's tastes mature with age.
You're right. And you have aged.
What are we playing?
I shall perform a recognizable melody, and you must simply tell me the name of the piece, or to make it easier for the slow ones, just tell me the name of the composer.
So we're playing Name That Tune then.
Yes, Mother, if you like.
Fancy being with me, June?
There's nothing I'd like more than to repeatedly explain what's going on to a slightly senile old woman over a dodgy internet connection. I mean, it's one of my
Hadi
favourite things.
artık.
Well, I might ask a few questions.
Well, come along then. Let's get it over with.
Niminy piminy, niminy piminy. Brrrr, brrrr. Millicent millipede, multiply majestically. Millicent millipede, multiply majestically.
Hobiyle oynayalım. Ne dediniz? Bradley ile mi? Aslında Lottie'nin de. Gel.
Hey Bradley, how are you?
Hareketlere bak.
Who's that on your t-shirt?
What, you've never heard of Keith Wilson Keys before?
Should I?
Yeah, he killed 6 people in one weekend, Medford, Oregon, 1997. They called him the Beaver State Cleaver Killer.
Yeah, Yeah. Oh, him. He's a good one. I didn't realise that they put serial killers on t-shirts.
No. He's not a serial killer. He's a spree killer, and yeah, you can get a lot more than this if you know where to look.
Everyone be quiet and listen carefully to the first piece. La la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la.
Oh, I think I know this. I think it's Beethoven.
La la la la la la la.
I mean, I guess Beethoven's a pretty safe bet because it's either going to be him or Mozart, right?
La la la la la la la.
Ne düşündüğünü soralım bakalım.
Shall I go with Beethoven then? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I know Beethoven died in a thunderstorm, and you can still visit his grave. So,
Well, I'll just go for him then.
Yes, a pretty straightforward one to start. That was the sumptuous Fur-Elise by the
Bu
magnificent
çocuk değil bence ya.
Beethoven. Piece number
Bu
2.
kadar gözümüze sokmazlar. Ben sanmıyorum.
La la la la la la la. La la la la la la la la. Dum dil dil dil dil dil dil dil dum dil dil dil dil dil dil dil dum dil dil dil dil dil dil dil
Ya
dum
anneciğim
dil
sen
dil
kendini
dil
manyak
dil dil
ettin
dum
ya.
dil dil dil dil du du du du du du du du du du du du du du.
Hareketlere bakar mısın?
Wow. Mum really got into that one, didn't she? Yeah, she did.
Baksana hissiz
Do you know
köpek
it?
ya.
I don't know the name, but it sounds like one of the ones your mum played the other night. Why do people listen to happy music when they're not even happy? It just makes you feel worse, you know?
Did you mean Mum played this at the meeting?
I think so.
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
You muted me and I wasn't even saying anything. What were you looking at?
Nothing. I'm fine. What were we talking about?
Nothing.
Right, yeah. No, wait, you were saying that Mum played this song at the meeting. I mean, how was the meeting?
I mean, everyone was really angry. Lottie was acting strange too.
Lottie
She's got
tuhaftı.
2 phones now. One of them looked at me like a burner phone. Do you know what that is?
I think so.
Hayda.
It's untraceable. You know, handy if you're trying to get hold of someone or something that you don't want anyone else to know about. And I never thought Lottie would choose something like that. It's not the kind of phone that takes photos. Maybe someone gave it to her.
Did you see anything else?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it. But for some reason, it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system.
Lotte'nin niye iki telefonu var?
Oh, I can never remember the name.
Funeral March. It's Funeral March by Chopin. It's one of my favourites.
All right, yeah. It's a good one.
Bence bu çocuğun psikolojisi bozuk ya.
That piece was the incredibly moving Funeral March by Chopin. I already know what I'm doing for my fourth piece, so be quiet. No. Oh, no. The humidity's changed. I can't sing in this. I could sprain something. Let's move on to the next round.
I was surprised you weren't at the meeting. Aren't you Uncle Marcus's biggest cheerleader?
Yeah, no, I really wanted to be there. There was this thing at work and...
You should have been there.
Orada olmalıydın
you.
diyor.
What are you saying?
Everybody else hates him. The whole family. apart from
Gel
you.
de
I mean, my mum spends most of
hazma
the time
girelim
thinking
ki
about how much
video
she hates
izleyebiliyor
him.
mu?
So after too many drinks, she starts rambling
Video
about
değil
him,
lan bu
talking about how
oyun.
he's ruined Granddad's legacy, how a company should have come to her or your mum. At once, when it was really
Oyunu
bad,
üçüncü
she asked me
oynuyoruz
if
şu
I
anda.
knew how to hire a hitman. She thought maybe I'd know something from the black internet. It's like, she meant dark web, obviously.
Hayda.
I asked her why she wanted to know, and she just said she saw it in a film once. And yeah, it was the last time she mentioned it, at least to me.
Bradley, do you know something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Bak belki diyor.
Shit.
Ananın nikah be. Kanıtlara bakalım. Brady'nin morali o akşam düşükmüş. Küçük şişeleri eksik. Lotte'nin 2 telefonu varmış. June teyzem Brady'ye kiralık katil tutulacak yerleri sormuş. Toby tuvalette kendi kendine konuşuyormuş. İyiyim valla lapacı, ne olsun be. Devam.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favourite.
Hadi bakalım. Amca. Hı. Yok, yorgunum.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or
Evet, bu
oh my
kişi
God,
önemli.
I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't. I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit. What are they going to do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
Dayı ölüyor.
Uncle Marcus? Are you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby.
Tamam
I've got
bakalım,
less time
görüşürüz
than I
lapacı.
thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got.
Yedek teli var mı?
Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
Mhm. Keşfedilmemiş. Tamam.
Okay,
Devam.
listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now.
Doğru.
But listen, I've got a pretty cool new
Teşekkür
spin
ederim
on how to...
Everyone get in teams.
Right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, were you?
Ew, no.
Don't let her talk to you like that.
Doğru
Bradley.
diyorsun
You say
Zeynep
worse to him
de.
every day. The other day you called him a slug.
That was affectionate. At least my Bradley's not a brainless, stuck-up little moron like Lottie.
I'm not stuck up.
June,
Lotte'yi alak.
ever speak
Lotte'yi
to my
alak,
daughter
onun
like that again and I'll...
suyuna
I
gidek.
didn't know you'd suddenly become interested in your children.
Stop. I'll like team up with Bradley, whatever, if it'll save another argument.
Cool.
Let's just make this clear. You can team up with me, but that does not mean you can talk to me.
Okay.
We're gonna expand some minds here, guys. Hey, Auntie Felicity, look, just give me a chance and I might just change your life for the better, yeah?
Toby, the only way you can make my life better is if
Kız
you
bu
never
bölümde yok.
speak to me ever again.
Büyük anneden hiçbir şey çıkmayacak gibi. Büyük anneyi eleyelim bence. Ya anneyle ya da Jun'la oynayalım. Büyük anne mi diyelim? Kanka büyük annenin kendinden haberi yok. Bence asıl büyük anne. Jun. Ya bence de ters köşe yapıp ya o kız çocuğu çıkacak ya da büyük anne çıkacak gibi geliyor bana. Yani hani hiç olmayacak insanlardan çıkacakmış gibi ama. Evet. Büyük anne mi diyelim? Anne mi diyelim acaba? Büyük anne yediği yemeği hatırlamıyor. Kanka nasıl hatırlamıyor ya? Anneyi seçelim bak. Annenin bilgilerini alırız en
How's it
azından.
going, Mum?
How do you think?
Good.
Bad. Very bad. This quiz has been a disaster so far. But I'm getting to the end of this round no matter what.
Gerçi
Well,
bu
it's
kadınla
just
oynadıydık
nice to do
biz.
something on your
Büyük anne
birthday.
diyeydik keşke.
Well, none of us would be here if
Ama
it wasn't
onunla
for
da
you.
oynadık.
No, no, you wouldn't.
Okay, listen up, guys. We're doing what I like to call empathy scenarios. It's kind of quiz, kind of a workshop type
Yeni
thing.
bilgilerimiz
So
var,
I'm going to
doğru.
give you a scenario, and you can score points by how well you
Dur bakalım şimdi
empathize.
göreceğiz.
Okay?
That doesn't make any sense.
Show me the empathy. Okay. First scenario, picture this. Imagine that you're humble people. I know that's a pretty hard ask for some people in this family. So, you're humble people. You've lived in the same tiny fishing village your entire lives. And you're facing the twin threats of globalization and climate change.
Is that it?
I think so.
What's the question?
Remember, guys, we're looking for empathy here. Points.
Ya bu çocuk da olabilir ya. Bu çocuk
How am I
çok
supposed
yalan
to just
gibi.
conjure up empathy.
I have no idea.
Is it a charades type thing? Are we supposed to act it out?
Yes, Mum, that must be it. You're a genius.
Well, if he wants a performance, I'll give him a performance. But if I humiliate myself and Toby still makes me lose this bloody quiz, empathy. Nodding. Nodding. Is that empathy? Yeah, I
Bu
think
sefer
so.
Toby ile konuşacağım.
Sorry, Toby, this is just supposed to be a bit of fun for Mum's quiz. Do we really need to think about this admittedly very important and very sad stuff now?
See, it's that kind of attitude that makes doing this round so important. Yeah? Now, imagine this. A mystery illness starts sweeping through your little fishing village. Ooh, actually, I've got some resources that might help you engage with the subject. Okay? Let me just share them with you. Let me just catch up to where we were. Okay. So, the symptoms of the disease are vomiting and diarrhea.
No. Toby, turn that off right now.
The people of this fishing village can't just turn it off, Auntie Felicity.
Toby, turn that off right fucking now.
Okay, so we won't use the resources.
Why did I have chili for supper?
The mystery illness starts sweeping through your village, but the nearest hospital is 200 miles away. What emotional toil does that take?
Do you want to stop, Mum?
No, I'm not looking at pictures of shit without getting some points. He wants a performance. I'll give him a performance. The devil is here. The devil is in our homes. He comes at night, comes
Ya bu
to
karı deli ya.
snatch us
Allah
away.
çarpsın.
How will our poor little fishing village cope?
Look out for the devil.
Oh, for God's sake, Abby. Don't just copy me. Think of your own thing. And as he comes, the children quail. They know not
I'm a
what
fisherman,
to
and
do.
I'm scared
We will
of
get
missing
rid
out on our
of the
quotas
devil.
and of fish, and I've lost my net.
Pray for our village.
Auntie Felicity,
Yes.
that's actually really reductive.
Tövbe
yeah?
estağfurullah
It's
ya.
even pretty offensive, you know? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take 5 points off you.
You can't deduct points.
It's my round.
It's my quiz, and you're not taking a single point off me, you arrogant prat. Just ask a question, Toby, an actual question. A normal, proper question.
Annene iltifat mı edeceğiz? Toby'yi mi eleştireceğiz? İkisi de aynı yere çıkar gerçi. İkisini de yapsak okey yani. Anana iltifat edince bir şey olmuyor çok fazla.
You're so right about Toby. He is so arrogant. And a prat.
Yeah, June made a complete mess of those boys, but they don't help themselves.
So let me get this straight. What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to understand another person's struggle, yeah?
Shut up, Toby.
There are other people in the world beside you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we here for Hilda the fisherwoman's birthday?
Well, no, but...
Toby, let me stop you there. Is the next thing you're going to say a question?
Eleştirdik.
An actual question. The kind of thing you'd get in a quiz.
I've got a different scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance. You're
am
done.
doing a...
Another disaster? Why do I even bother? I tried to do something nice, something selfless for this family.
I know, Mum.
I know, Mum. Is that your total
Ya
contribution?
ne yapayım sana be?
Christ, Abby. Oh,
Ne
let me get a
gerizekalı
word in.
kadın
Wait,
bu
look,
ya.
Mum, I need to tell you something. Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
I'm not interested.
No, but he's...
The man's a liar, Abby. I always hoped you wouldn't fall for it, and perhaps I should have done something when you were younger, but it wasn't easy for me either. After your father died, I thought, oh, if you want to turn to Uncle Marcus and not me, perhaps I should let you. Either you'd realise what it was like, or...
Mum, what are you talking about?
You really don't see it, do you? He's paranoid, Abby. Deceitful, always painting himself as the good guy, the victim. A few years ago, he thought a business partner was trying to kill him. He was sent all these threatening emails, anonymous emails. Wouldn't surprise me if Marcus was the one writing them.
What?
He went mad. He bought a gun, bought a guard dog. It was all bullshit, completely in his head.
No, I don't
Bulamadım
understand.
ipucu
All
falan.
an act, Abby.
Yani birkaç tane bulduk da
Don't get sucked in.
yetmiyor.
Kid, we need to talk. Abby, please. Please.
Sürekli başa dönüyoruz ya.
If we had
Ay, ne
more
bileyim,
time, I
bulabileydik
could
ha.
explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know?
Amca bir dur be.
How was I supposed to know he wasn't gonna follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you.
En
I don't
azından
know.
elimizde öyle bir seçeneğimiz var. Neyi
I
vermemiz
didn't want to
gerektiğini
scare
biliyoruz.
you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time, Abby.
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me this story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying!
Dayı ölüyor. Ortadakini vereceğiz
Look.
işte.
Abby, you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never gonna know the whole story. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Abby? Just know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you. Huh.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with how I'm feeling right now.
Okay. So, listen, I think I managed to get some useful stuff from Mum. Are you okay?
How many spiders do you see on my
Delirdi gene.
hand?
What?
Just answer the question.
Beynini yedi
don't see
gene.
any spiders.
Fuck. Shit,
Bak
did you see that?
konuşma.
No, I
Fucking crow in here. Ah! It's going from my eyes.
I can't see anything. There's nothing there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hallucinations have started then. Doc says once I start seeing things, you can count how long I have left in minutes.
Bak en azından bunları keşfettik. Bu da bir şey.
I better get back in there then.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you much longer.
Uncle Mark. What is it?
I'm out of time. No use
Ya
pandering to
dur
their
bir
egos
dayıcım
anymore,
ya.
kid. I won't be around long enough. If you want to save me, you gotta find the truth. Good luck, kid.
He
guess
drama
this is it.
yapıyor. Bir dur bakalım.
Absolutely not.
I'm telling you, I can do it.
This quiz has been enough of a disaster so far.
Oh, let your sister have a go.
It'll be chaos. Look at her.
She's just had a couple of drinks. No harm in that.
A couple of drinks. She's had a cellar full.
Look, nobody has anything ready, but I do. I have questions.
Bunlar mesela
Lots
niye bu
and
kadar
lots of
çok kavga
questions.
ediyorlar?
I
İki
team up with you,
kardeş.
Mum.
Oh, I just know I'm going to regret this.
You are going to play nicely, aren't you, June?
Kimi
Yes, I
seçeceğiz
am.
şimdi?
I always play nicely.
Toby,
Delight.
Bradley, büyük anne. Kimle oynayacağız? Büyük anneyle mi oynayalım? Toby, büyük anne Bradley. Bir büyük anneyi yoklayalım bakalım ya. Ne olacak?
Oh, hello, love.
Hi.
Heaven help us with your Auntie June doing around.
Question 1. Who stole my car when he was 14 and drove it into the side of a bus stop?
Oh, crikey. Which one was that now? It was Toby, wasn't it? Some protest or something. Wait, no. Was that with a quad bike?
Toplantıyla ilgili bir
Nan,
şeyler söyle.
I need you to tell me everything you remember about the meeting.
Oh, love, it was a load of fuss about nothing.
I really need to know what happened.
So,
Hush now, we're missing the quiz.
the carjacker was Bradley. My
öyle
son stole my car, and everybody said it was my fault, even though I'd only asked him to reverse it into the drive. Anyway, c'est la vie. Question 2. What is the point?
Oh, no.
That's what I want to know. What is the fucking point?
Nan, is Auntie June okay?
She's got a lot going on. You know how she is. She can be reckless. She doesn't really care about looking after herself or anyone else. Ever since her dad, you know, ever since then, she's had an awful temper, a violent temper. She was forever getting into fights at school and after school. I tried my best, but
Üzmeyi falan
Nan, do you
bırakamam
think
şu an.
Auntie June could ever hurt someone? I mean, seriously hurt someone? Nan, please, if there's something that you're not telling me if you saw something at the meeting.
I didn't see anything at the meeting, but...
But what?
I'm just thinking about your Auntie June. Has your mother ever told you about what she did when she was at university?
No.
One day she came home early and overheard the
Bilmiyorum
girls
ki
she was
neden
living with
erkeklere
making
gitmiş.
fun of her in the kitchen. That same night, June offered to cook them all a meal. She cut up tiny bits of raw chicken and mixed them in. Well, she gave them all such bad food poisoning that one girl nearly died. When they told June she could have killed someone, all she said was, yes, that was the point. Thankfully, the girls never pressed charges, and the university threw June out, but as far as they were concerned, that was the matter resolved. I know she's my daughter, but it frightens me sometimes what that girl could be capable of.
Well, this is taking ages.
Kanıtlara bakalım. Toby tuvalette kendi kendine konuşuyormuş. Lotie'nin 2 telefonu varmış. Bradley'nin küçük şişeleri eksikmiş. June teyzem Bradley kiralık katil tutulacak yerleri sormuş. Öfkeli biri arkadaşlarını zehirlemiş.
So the answer I was looking for is... Hang on, what was the question?
Abby,
Sarhoş.
I need you.
Aha.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now, I might just make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo.
Amca bir
I
tane
need you
kaldı
to pick
zaten.
one.
Seçeceğim, getir.
It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens. Just choose. Please.
Verdim kutsalı.
It's thallium.
If you say so, kid.
Onda da ölürse anasının amıymış artık arkadaşlar. Yani onda da ölürse benim yapacağım bir şey yok zaten.
Chin chin.
Sakın bak. Yapma. Sakın.
Uncle Marcus?
Allahümme salli ala seyyidine Muhammed. Aa, yükseldi. Aha.
You hear that? You hear that? The sound of my vital signs improving. He did it. He did it. He saved me.
Shit!
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yok.
Abby. Now why don't you go and finish this thing?
Hadi bakalım, şimdi bitirdik oyunu.
I can do this.
June teyzem ev arkadaşlarını zehirlemiş. Tamam. Buradan da keşfettik. Geri zekalı suçlama yapacağım mı dedim.
Well, where the hell have you been?
Which one of you did it?
Aha.
Abby, are you okay?
Who did it?
Abby, explain yourself.
You tried to kill him! Who poisoned Uncle Marcus?
I don't get it.
Who was it? Who wanted to murder Uncle Marcus?
Abby, love, calm down. No
They
one...
did, Nan. They fucking did!
Abby, cut this out now.
Who fucking did it?
Right, that's enough. I warned you once.
Bastards!
Hey, kid.
I don't know who did it. I'm
Abby.
so sorry.
It's okay. You saved me. Abby, you've done enough. Now for the rest of them. This ain't over.
Hay ananın amı be. Kardeşim nasıl yapacağız ya? Bunu tekte bitirebilen var mı? Kurban olayım bak delireceğim şimdi. Ya sonuna sokayım ya. Böyle oyun mu olur Allah aşkına ya? Ya bunu tekte bitirmişler mi? Ben onu merak ediyorum. Kimseye hiçbir şey yapamıyorum da. Cık. Hay sıçayım ağzına ya. Allah aşkına bu neymiş ya? Lan dur. Şunun YouTube videosuna bakacağım. Bitiren var mı bilmiyorum. Neydi? Amcamı kim şişledi mi?
Selamlar çok sevgili YouTube. Bugün sizlerle beraber
He was in agony. So
Kız
Loshi
gibi mi?
ran in.
iğrenç bir teyze.
But some people's taste
In need when I'm in need myself.
Sorry,
Shamed.
Nan.
Bir kere neyden korkacaksın abi biliyor musun? Bu kadar teknolojiden anlayan boomer görürsen işinde olduğunu bile söyleyebilirim size o kadar diyorum.
Tell you? I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time, Abby.
It just doesn't make any sense. I find out.
My floor. Start seeing things. You can count how long I have left in minutes.
Selamlar çok sevgili YouTube kaldı.
Of course.
Bekleyin.
Which one?
Olduk. Kakası varmış kakasını yap. Edliyle konuşacaktım herif. Edliyle konuşamadım ki. Beni yalnız bırak. Göz makyajım oldu. Herkes rahat. İşte.
Okay.
Where the hell have you been?
Which one of you did it?
Ah
Al
bak.
işte.
Okay.
Who did it?
Abby, explain yourself.
You tried to kill him. Who poisoned Uncle Marcus?
I don't get it.
Who was it? Who wanted to murder Uncle Marcus?
Abby, love, calm down. No
They
one...
did, Nan. They fucking did.
Abby, cut this out now.
Who fucking did it?
Right, that's enough. I warned you once.
Bastards.
Yine olmadı.
Hey kid, you say now for the rest.
Ya dayı sen şimdi o gün gitmişsin. Çok sevgili YouTube.
O da yapamamış. Peki ne zaman yapacağız?
He needed you.
Kid.
I mean, he wasn't that young.
Lottie.
What, they're not going to show us the body? What? Could be anyone in there.
Bradley, that
Onlar da oynuyorlar bir kere daha. Oynayalım mı biz de? Evet, ortam değişmiş. Bir şans daha verebilir miyiz? Sonuçta her şeyi yaptık. Herkes böyle oynamış. Bir şeyi değiştireceğiz, evet. Oynayacaksak spoiler vermem. Ya son bence artık bu sefer de olacak. Çünkü her şeyi yaptık ve herkes böyle oynadı büyük ihtimalle. Evet, aynı kişileri sorgulamayacağız. Bence bir kere daha hızlı bir şekilde oynayabiliriz ya. Çünkü madem öyle herkes böyle oynamış yani. Dur bakalım. Ya şu yaptığımız şeyleri tekrar tekrar sormasa çok güzel olur.
Hi, Mum. I'm not going to make the virtual quiz tonight. Yes, I
Lan
know it's your
geçsene.
birthday and we...
Don't answer it. Come on, Abby. Ignore her, please. She knows how to leave a message.
Bu sefer cevap vermesek mi?
See? Was that so hard?
That felt weird.
You know, your mom gave me a big pitch at the meeting. Told me that I should be selling my share to the rest of the family. I told her dad left me the business, and they would get my share only when they pried it from my cold, dead hands.
En başta
just
cevap
kinda thought
vermemiştik.
they'd wait a
Ondan
few
sonra
years.
cevap verdik.
They would...
Çok
They
da bir
would
şey
never.
You don't
söylemiyor.
know that, Abby. Look,
Bak,
I've
kanıt
been
bir.
having a lot of research.
Şimdi kanıt. Nerede kanıt? Ha, nerede?
Done recently for my autobiography, and this family has got secrets, believe me.
Ya direkt buradan kanıtlara da
I
gidiyor.
wouldn't put anything past them.
Tamam.
Well, I should really get to the quiz before Mum kills me. That wasn't meant to be a joke.
I know. You can do this. I believe in you, Abby. You know them. You know what makes them tick, right? Use that to your advantage.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I am betting my life on that not happening.
Okay, I'll try.
I'll be here, listening. And I'll help as much as I can. Remember, Abby, find the poison, find the proof, find the killer.
I just don't understand why there always has to be this big song and dance about Flick's birthday.
This isn't just about me, June. It's about us, the family, spending quality time together. And I'm sorry we don't do the same thing on your birthday. Not sure anyone really remembers when it is.
Hi.
Oh, Abby. Is that the big entrance you made us sit around for?
Sorry, Mum.
Right, now we're all here together. Is there something everyone would like to say to me, considering what day it is?
Well, we're all here, aren't we? What more do you want? A bloody parade? Want me to pull some fireworks out of my arsehole?
I thought you'd be thanking me, June. Perfect excuse for a drink. What's your reason every other day of the week?
You girls are as bad as each other.
Pull your camera down.
That better?
Perfect, Mummy.
I think we should all sing Mum happy birthday.
Oh, Lottie, don't be so crass. Happy birthday's so bloody depressing. I don't even like the phrase. Do you know what they say in the Basque region?
Kardeşim bulmam bir şey değiştirmiyor ki.
Isn't that
Kanıtları
delightful?
bulmadan suçlayamıyoruz kimseyi.
Can everyone hear me?
Ya
Great.
şuraları
Now
geçebilsek o
listen,
kadar
I
güzel
actually
olur ki.
think that birthdays are a really good time to do a little bit of a privilege audit, you
Aleykümselam,
know?
hoş geldin.
Really take a look.
And that's why they invented the mute button. So, where's Bradley the bedroom boy?
Bradley, Her Royal Highness Auntie Felicity requests your presence. So do you want to
Felicity.
get your pallid features in front of a webcam?
Bak bu çocuk değil bence.
Nice for you to dress up for the occasion, Bradley. So don't you want to wish your aunties
Hiç
are
olmayacak
I
biri
don't know
çıkacak.
what
Ya
that
teyze
is.
çıkacak.
But I mean,
Ya o
this isn't about
kızca
your birthday.
çıkacak.
If you say
İkinci
one
telefonu
syllable
olan.
about birthdays just being a day closer to death, I will mute you like I muted your brother.
Yeah, but that's
110
what birthdays
TL
are,
harçlık
though.
mı?
Signpost pointing towards the grave, you know.
Let's get on with the quiz before I mute you all.
Hasn't anyone got something nice to say?
Happy birthday, Mum.
What? Oh, Abby. Completely forgotten you were there. Anyway, now down to the first order of business. Whose turn is it to ask the first round of questions? Oh, fine. Well, we'll have to pick someone. Who hasn't done one recently?
Me.
Not you.
Abby, come talk to me a second. Boy, they can't even pretend to like each other for 5 minutes, can they?
I really don't think I could do this.
Look, it's only asking questions.
Yaparsın
You
hadi
know
ne
them.
olur ya.
You just need to figure out
Hadi
how
be
to get them
güzelim
talking.
ya. Of.
And start simple. Just go back in there and see if you can figure out whose round
Alma
is
kuzum.
first.
Etme.
It's
Etmen
just like
kuzum.
gathering
Alma.
evidence. Just give it a shot.
Okay.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? This part of East Africa
Ya bu
is
çocuk da hayatı yalan
amazing,
gibi
but
ya.
4G
Bu-
isn't a strong point.
Hiçbir şey olmaz.
All I'm saying is I might cut in and out.
Well, I'm not going first. It's my birthday.
Your mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now. I think your best chance of success is probably speaking with Lottie, Toby. Or if you're feeling
Kimle
brave enough,
konuşacağız
Auntie
şimdi
June.
biz?
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first.
No.
Well, how about nobody goes first and then we can all just fuck off to bed?
Lottie ile mi konuşsak? Dur bakalım bu kız çocuğuyla bir konuşalım.
Hi, babe. You okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks, babe. So, did you go to the meeting?
What?
The the meeting? The one that was at Auntie Jean's house?
Oh, the family business thing. Yeah, I went to that.
Bu
Oh
sefer
my God.
şey yapalım ama.
So much drama.
Suyuna gidelim bunun.
Really, what happened?
Kavga
Mum
etmeyelim.
is raging about it. Before you came on, she said she didn't want to talk about it. And then she went off on Uncle Marcus for like a solid 5 minutes. Honestly, if this quiz doesn't go smoothly, I think she's going to actually have a meltdown. Like, she's so embarrassing when she's like that. I'm like, calm down, take a seat, keep your wig on.
So, why was Mum so upset? What actually happened at the meeting?
Oh, babe, too much. You had to be there.
Well, can you tell me what I missed?
You know what? I think I'm just going to tell Mum I'm going to go first. If she has to wait any longer for this quiz to start, I think she might actually have like a genuine full-on breakdown.
Kaçırmadın
See you back in there,
güzelim.
babe.
Well, that was something. God, that was really bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, that wasn't so good. Maybe try something different next time, but that's okay. You learn from it. Right? Come on. Hey, come on. The quiz is about to start.
Here we go.
Yes, but Lottie, this is my birthday.
Yeah, and the questions are for you. They're just about me.
I want to play an actual quiz, Lottie. Not spend my evening blowing smoke up your arse.
It'll be so good, I promise. Okay, everyone pick your team, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to.
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teams?
Yeah, I just need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ab.
What the hell is this quiz?
Chaos.
Niye?
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. Probably some doomed attempt to make things fair or avoid another fight. You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Ne bu?
Are you okay?
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Oh, I'm not starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Allah.
Girls, behave yourselves. What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have to bring Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
June started it.
Kimle oynayacağız? Büyük anneyle başlayalım mı? Büyük anne değil mi?
Hello, my gorgeous girl. How are you, love?
I'm okay, thanks, Nan. How are you?
Oh, don't worry about me. Same as usual. How's work, love? Met anyone recently? When am I seeing you next?
Question 1.
We'll finish our chat later, love.
I was recently interviewed by fashion icon Janny O for her YouTube channel. In that interview, I bravely revealed my biggest fear. What is it?
Crikey. Well, she used to hate spiders, didn't she? Or was that you? Actually, and now I think of it, that might have been Bradley. Which one of you was petrified of geese?
Lottie is definitely scared of spiders, but she's kind of had this weird fear for a while about going bold.
What a silly girl.
Although I don't know if she'd admit that in the interview. Or in this quiz.
I wish she was more like you, Abby, love. She's been spoiled by her father too much. That's her problem.
Örümcekler mi diyelim? Kel olmayı söyleyecek bir kız değil. Bence örümcekler demiştir.
Let's go with spiders.
The correct answer is spiders. Oh, you know, it's actually really hard for me to talk about this.
Oh dear.
Question 2 is, in that same interview with Janny O, she asked me, what is my greatest achievement to date? This might be kind of easy for some of you, but I guess I'll figure out who actually watched the interview, won't I?
Did you watch it, love?
Yeah, I meant to.
Oh dear. Well, she was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it.
Nan, can I ask you something?
Of course, love.
So the answer is being interviewed by Janny O. What else could I say? She is an icon.
What happened at the meeting the other night?
You know what it's like, love. This family love to bicker.
Did you notice anything different?
Well, I've never seen your Auntie June drink so much. And that's saying something. She seemed far more anxious about the meeting than she normally is. I don't know what she was expecting. I mean, your mother was planning to tell Marcus that she wanted to buy him out. But before everything started, June said to me that it was going to be the end of the road for Marcus. She can't have thought he'd give up his share in the family business that easily.
Okay, I still don't have question 3 yet, so just like, I don't know, chill, I'll let you know.
Was the meeting mostly arguments, like usual?
It was a bit of a disaster, to be truthful. Your Auntie June knocked one of her huge candles right into Marcus's lap. Awful smell it was. Don't know why anyone would want that in their home. She must have to light another candle to get rid of the stench. Toby threw his drink over Marcus to put the flames out, but it didn't work. So your mother had to throw another drink over him. Thankfully that worked. But then Marcus said he burned his hand. Fair play to Lottie. She was the quickest to react. She got a cold cloth and put it on the wound, and Bradley got some painkillers for Marcus. Don't know what we'd have done without those kids.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, question 3. I recently modeled in the
Ya bu
publicity
kız da
campaign
olabilir
for
ya.
which product?
Gosh, any ideas, love?
Yeah, I think it's this makeup brand. Well, sort of. She's been spamming her followers with emails about it. I signed up to a mailing list as a favour.
Regretting it now, I bet.
Little bit, yeah.
Lottie keeps trying to make me get an email, but I'm not falling for it. This bald bloke on BBC One keeps going on about how the internet is essentially a giant scam. What was the question? Something about makeup?
Sarışın da olabilir, bu teyze de olabilir. Ters köşe yapabilirler.
There's something
Are you all right, love?
The answer is Dark Genie Virtual Eyeshadow. Trust me, it's the future. I can wear whatever I want and I never have to wash my face. And everyone on my mailing list is entitled to 10% off their first purchase. But the offer ends this month, so hurry quick.
What were you saying, love?
Sorry, Nan, do you remember anything else about the meeting? Anything strange?
Strange? No, just the usual fuss about nothing. A couple of temper tantrums, that's it.
Hoştan
Honestly,
tanıdı
love,
ya.
I wish I'd followed your lead and not even bothered with it.
Question 4, guys. So, which famous musician recently DM'd me for a hookup?
What's a hookup?
I really don't want to say.
Sex thing, is it?
I'm not sure if this is a clue, but he was staying at the Hilton and he asked me to meet him in his car. Apparently that's like his thing.
Lottie, do you think this is at all appropriate for a family occasion? You think your Nan wants to hear this?
I don't mind. She's only young. Let her have her fun.
This kind of behaviour is unbecoming to our family, Lottie. No one's saying you're not entitled to a sex life, but you shouldn't be
Hayda.
shouting about it.
Your mother's just jealous, Lottie, because her sex life's about as active as the surface of the moon.
And you're just batting them away, aren't you, June? You're probably dried up down there.
Girls, you're embarrassing yourselves now.
Honestly, I don't care. Someone else can have a go. At least I tried.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I thought we made a good team.
Yeah, me too.
It's been lovely talking to you, love. I don't hear much off the grandkids anymore. Well, apart from Toby, he's been phoning me a few times recently.
Toby.
Funny thing, he barely says a word, but I can tell by his voice he's been crying. It's like he
Allah
wants
Allah.
to say something really important.
Ben de onu
And
soruyorum
then he just
robotçum. Neden?
asks me how I am and says bye. Hope he's okay. You'll tell me if he says anything to you, won't you, love?
Yeah,
Toby.
yeah, of course I will.
Well, I best pop to the ladies' room before it all starts up again. Bye, love.
Bye, Nan.
Toby ağlayarak büyük annemi aramış. Jun teyzem gerginmiş. Babacım kaç tane şey lazım bunları zorlatmak için acaba?
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
No, it's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Your grandma sure loves to talk, but it wasn't all meaningless. Plus, I have some news that... that could really help us. The doctors have managed to narrow the poison down to 3 possibilities. So let's check out everything that we have so far.
Biliyorum amca, biliyorum. Büyük annede bir tane daha bir şey varmış. Devam.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys, so I'd rather do my round later.
I can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. No, look, I'll do my round. Let's try and
Şimdi
bring
kimle
some
oynayacağız?
order and civility back to proceedings,
Kız
shall we?
kardeşimiz yok.
Dare I even say a bit of class? I shall perform a piece of music. One of the
Büyük
classics.
anneyi
Gold!
oynayalım.
Spandau Ballet.
Ama büyük
1 point
anneyi
to me.
No, I
alıyorlar
mean the
mıydı?
true classics.
Oh, true. That's another one. 2 points to me.
I'm talking about Mozart, Bach, Chopin, actual geniuses.
You don't care about geniuses. You only cared about Spandau Ballet and the saxophone player's tight trousers.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, June, but some people's
Oy,
tastes mature
geçemiyoruz da
with
buradan.
age.
You're right. And you have
aged.
What are we playing?
I shall perform a recognizable melody, and you must simply tell me the name of the piece. Or to make it easier for the slow ones, just tell me the name of the composer.
So we're playing Name That Tune then.
Yes, Mother, if you like.
Fancy being with me, June?
There's nothing I'd like more than to repeatedly explain what's going on to a slightly senile old woman over a dodgy internet connection. I mean, it's one of my favourite things.
Well, I might ask a few questions.
Well, come along then. Let's get it over with.
Gitti. Babaanne gitti.
Nimini pimini, nimini pimini. Brrrr, brrrr. Millicent millipede,
Emir, hoş
multiply
geldin.
majestically. Millicent millipede, multiply majestically.
Kimle oynayacağız? Lottie ile mi oynasak? Ya Bradley'den hiçbir şey alamıyoruz ki anasını satayım. Konuşmuyor ki çocuk. Ne alacağız ondan? Lottie'nin azıcık ağzı gevşek gibi ama. Hadi bakalım.
Hey Bradley, how are you?
Baksana mal gibi bu çocukta.
Who's that on your t-shirt?
What, you've never heard of Keith Wilson Keys before?
Should I?
Yeah, he killed 6 people in one weekend, Medford, Oregon, 1997. They called him the Beaver State Cleaver Killer.
Yeah. Oh, him. He's a good one. I didn't realise that they put serial killers on t-shirts.
No. He's not a serial killer. He's a spree killer, and yeah, you can get a lot more than this.
O zaman katil o seri katil olmuyor
Everyone be
arda
quiet
arda
and listen
izle
carefully.
şey yapınca.
To the first.
Cinayet işleyince.
La la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la.
Oh, I think I know this. I think it's Beethoven.
Bu çocuğu seçtiydik ya.
Beethoven's
Şimdi
pretty
başka bir
safe
şey
bet,
sormak
it's either gonna
lazım.
be him or Mozart, right?
La la la la la la la.
I'll go with Beethoven.
And that was, of course, Fur-Elise by the great man himself, Beethoven.
Ah, we got it right.
Piece number 2. La la la la la la la la la la la la la la.
Ya sesini soluğunu ya.
You should tell her.
I'm not going to tell her.
Mum, I think you've pressed a voice filter by mistake. There should be a button on your screen.
Is that better?
Yeah. Perfect.
Obviously, I can hear what I sound like, you stupid dog.
Hello? Hello. Well, thanks for that, everyone. You're all a great help. Moving on. La la la la la la la la la la la la la.
I can't even remember what we're supposed to be doing now.
La la la la la la.
So do you like music? I mean, stuff like this. Classical music.
I like the ones that sound sad.
Yeah, me too.
Bu çocuk niye bu
Are
kadar
we
üzülüyor
seriously
ya?
supposed to just know these? I mean, give us a clue.
Well, only an idiot would need a clue for these. But I suppose.
Cock off.
Here's a clue. The composer was German.
Well, that's barely a clue, is it?
Fine. The composer's first name is
Ya
Johann.
diyorum ya. Bence ters
Well, I
köşe
can think
yapacak.
of
Ya
two
teyze
composers
çıkacak
that are
ya
definitely
sarışın kız
German.
çıkacak. Bu çocuk çok... Bence bu çocuk değil ya.
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Are you cheating?
What?
Where did you just go? Were you Googling the answers or something?
The answers?
Have you got amnesia?
No, the quiz. Sorry. Yeah. What was the question?
There wasn't a question, it was...
Oh, yeah. Mum's song. How far did we get?
You said you knew 2 German composers.
Yes, I did.
Bu çocuk mu?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kanka bu çocuk çok dark ya.
Right
Bence değil bu
Bach?
çocuk.
Yeah. Oh, and Beethoven. The 2 B's.
You're being so weird.
Sorry. Let's try Bach.
I can't believe some of you still got that wrong, even with such an easy clue. Well, the answer is Johann Sebastian Bach's Minuet in G minor. Bach, Werke, Verzeichnis, Anhang 115.
Snappy title.
Why are you always trying to make jokes?
I don't know.
You're not funny.
I'm not sure what to do for my next piece. It needs to be something with power, yet emotional heft. Be patient while I think.
I mean, what does your mum get out of this music?
I'm not sure. I think she just likes it.
I mean, she was playing some of these pieces of music at the meeting.
The meeting?
Yeah, it's like she was trying to show everyone she was in charge. It wasn't even her house. I think she's just got, like, a thing about trying to control whatever's happening, you know?
What was happening?
A lot. Maybe you should have been there.
This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it, but for some reason it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La, la, la, la, la.
Oh, I can never remember the name.
Funeral March. It's Funeral March by Chopin. It's one of my favourites.
All right, yeah.
Ya bu çocuk değil
It's a good
ya.
one.
Bilmiyorum. Bana bu çocukmuş gibi gelmiyor. Diğer o salak var ya bir tane. Arabadayım diyen. Belki o da olabilir.
That piece was the incredibly moving Funeral March by Chopin. I already know what I'm doing for my 4th piece, so be quiet. No.
Bence de değil
Oh,
ya.
no. The humidity's changed. I can't sing in this. I could sprain something. Let's move on to the next round.
I was surprised you weren't at the meeting. Aren't you Uncle Marcus's biggest cheerleader?
Yeah, no, I really wanted to be there. It was just, there was this thing at work and...
You should have been there. He needed you.
What are you saying?
Everybody else hates him. The whole family, apart from you. I mean, my mum spends most of her time thinking about how much she hates him. So after too many drinks, she starts rambling about him, talking about how he's ruined Granddad's legacy, how a company should have come to her or your mum. At once, when it was really bad, she asked me if I knew how to hire a hitman. She thought maybe I'd know something from the black internet. It's like, she meant dark web, obviously. I asked her why she wanted to know, and she just said she saw it in a film once. And yeah, it was the last time she mentioned it, at least to me.
Bradley, do you know something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Bradley, what? Shit.
Abi baksana bildiğim bir şey mi var diyor. Olabilir diyor yani.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favourite.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my God, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't, I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit. What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
What, Uncle Marcus? Are you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby.
Ailede kimse niye bu amcayı sevmiyor? O da bir soru işareti değil mi ya? Al işte bunu da keşfedilmiş.
Listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now. But listen, I've got a pretty cool new spin on how to...
Everyone get in teams.
Right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, will you?
Ew, no.
Don't let her talk to you like that, Bradley.
Well, you say worse to him every day. The other day you called him a slug.
That was affectionate. At least my Bradley's not a brainless, stuck-up little moron like Lottie.
I'm not stuck up.
You ever speak to my daughter like that again, and I'll...
Flig, I didn't know you'd suddenly become interested in your children.
Stop. I'll like team up with Bradley, whatever, if it'll save another argument.
Cool.
Let's just make this clear. You can team up with me, but that does not mean you can talk to me.
Okay.
We're gonna expand some minds here, guys. Hey, Auntie Felicity, look, just give me a chance and I might just change your life for the better, yeah?
Toby, the only way you can make my life better is if you never speak to me ever again.
Bu da Ezre'den çıkacakmış.
Oh, thank goodness. I've got a clever one on my team.
You're the clever one, Nan.
Don't be daft.
Okay, everyone concentrating, yeah? It's a little bit different to your typical quiz round. I like to call these empathy exercises. Now, I'll give you a scenario and you have to relate to that
Kanka
scenario
bunda açılmayan şeyler
with
de var ya,
empathy.
bir bakalım.
Huh? Sounds simple, right?
Well, I don't know what he's on about.
Great, let's go. Now, imagine you're very poor. You're 12 years old. And you're getting up before sunrise because you have to walk 8 miles to get to school.
What's going on? Who's walking to school? And how far did he say? 8 miles? Well, why don't they just catch the bus? The school must run one.
I've got no idea what he's doing. Sounds like he's going into a bit of a lecture.
He loves a sermon, our Toby.
Now, this little boy's feet are bleeding, swollen to the...
But I can't hear a word he's saying.
Yep, I muted him.
You'll have to teach me how to do that. I think it could come in very handy.
I'm sorry that I haven't been round to see you in a while.
Oh, don't worry, love. I get updates off your mother. Well,
Berkcan,
when
hoş
she can
geldin.
be bothered to check up on you.
RP'yi
I was hoping I
salmadım
might
ama
see you at
şu
the
anda
meeting,
oynamıyorum.
but I think you made the right choice keeping
Dayı
away.
gidiyor.
Sounds like I did.
Awful it was, love. I don't know how much you've already heard, but there was trouble all over the shop. Even Toby, Mr. Peace and Love, he lost it. I was getting myself a drink in the kitchen, and he burst in a world of his own, furious with your Uncle Marcus, saying something about how he'd left him no choice.
What does that mean?
He wouldn't tell me. Do you think
Toby
we should
neler
switch him
demiş?
back on before he notices?
Probably.
Aha. Toby de olabilir ya.
And after all that, he's taken, kidnapped by a militia. Can you even comprehend?
What a load of nonsense.
Abby, Nan, are you concentrating? I haven't had a single response from you yet.
What do I say, love? Shall I just do a thumbs up? Will that help?
We're just discussing the kidnapped boy.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
Nan was saying that it's an incredibly sad situation, but there are so many factors at play, you know, political instability and extreme poverty.
Wait, Nan said that.
Yes?
Nan
Yeah,
said that.
she did. I mean, maybe not in those exact words.
Do you think this is funny, Abby? Huh? Is that what everyone else thinks too, huh? You all think that this is a joke?
What do the others say, love?
Probably yes.
You know, I should have known that an exercise like this would be a waste of time on this family. No emotional intelligence at all. You should all be ashamed.
Boş
Will
yapma.
someone else do their round so Toby will shut up?
No, that's not fair. I want to do a round.
No.
But it's my turn.
No.
Listen, love, before I go, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you. Has your mother spoken to you about your Uncle Marcus lately?
No?
Aha.
The day of the meeting, your mother asked us all to get to the house early before your Uncle Marcus got there. She told us, how did she put it? She wanted him out of the way. She was asking us all there to see if we'd support her in a move to take over the company, to take it off Marcus. Your mum wants to buy him out, but she can't meet his price. I think he's asking for too much just to annoy her. And obviously the company means a lot to him because of his dad. I know you try to stay out of all this financial stuff, but the company is for all of us, love. That's how your grandfather wanted it.
I know.
I think we best get back for the next round.
Nan, wait a second. I need to tell you something.
I knew there was something wrong. What on earth is it?
Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Bad? Well, what do you mean?
Someone's hurt him. Someone's...
Oh, Abby,
tried
love, he's not going on about that again, is he?
About what?
That bloke he said was threatening him.
What?
Well, it was a few years ago now. Marcus had a bit of trouble with an old business partner. Marcus thought he was trying to kill him.
What?
Got in a right state over it. Said the bloke was threatening him, sending him violent emails. Well, because the emails were anonymous, so any bloody one could have been sending them. Apparently, he didn't leave his house for months. He was absolutely convinced someone was trying to kill him. Well, nothing happened, of course. If you ask me, he made the whole thing up. He has got a very active imagination, after all. I can't believe he never told you. You're very close, aren't you?
Yeah.
I wonder why he kept it from you. Abby?
No, I'm fine, honestly. Thank you for telling me.
You going to be all right, love?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right, then. See you for the next round.
Hadi bakalım. Vallahi bu sefer de olmazsa delirivereceğim.
Kid, we need to talk. Abby, please. Please. If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
Selamlar.
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know he wasn't gonna follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time? Abby?
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me this story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying!
Ölemedin. Vallahi ölemedin. Yıldırdı bu adam beni ya.
Look, Abby, you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never gonna know the whole story. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Abby? Just know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you.
Vallahi billahi çıldıracağım şimdi.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with how I'm feeling right now.
So I think some of the stuff that Nan said helps us.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
The rats, they're running all over my floor.
Hayda.
I can't hear anything.
Fucking
Deli.
worms. Ah!
What?
They're crawling down my neck, Abby.
I can't see anything.
What?
There's nothing there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The hallucinations have started then. Doc says once I start seeing
Kimse buna
things,
hiçbir şey yapmamış. Hakikaten
just count
kendi
how long I have left in
deliliğindense
minutes.
bunu biz öldürelim bence. Annem işi devralmak istiyor. Hah bak. Teyzenin kanıtlar bitti.
I better get back in there then.
Wait. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you much longer.
Uncle Mark.
Ölüver bakalım bir hadi. Hadi dayı.
What is it?
I'm out of time. No use
Teşekkür ederim
pandering to their
şekerim. Sağ ol.
egos anymore, kid. I won't be around long enough. If you want to save me, you gotta find the truth.
Çıkaracağız hadi. Kapat.
Good luck, kid.
Vallahi billahi yıldım ha.
I guess this is it.
Absolutely not.
I'm telling you, I can do it.
This quiz has been enough of a disaster so far.
Oh, let your sister have a go.
It'll be chaos. Look at her.
She's just had a couple of drinks. No harm in
Şimdi bir şey diyeceğim. Buna göre mi gitsek? Toby'yi mesela alabiliriz. Jun'u alabiliriz.
that.
A couple of drinks. She's had a cellar full.
Look, nobody has anything ready, but I do. I have questions, lots and lots of questions.
Can I team up with you, Mum?
Oh, I just know I'm going to regret this.
Kimi seçeceğiz? Toby'yi seçelim.
You are going to play nicely, aren't you, June?
Of course I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
Toby ile oynayalım.
Hi, Toby.
What was that?
Me?
No, I thought I heard something outside the van. I think we're okay. You can't be too careful with these militias.
Of course not.
Okay, everybody, respectfully shut up and listen to me. Question 1. How many times did Toby tell the school counsellor that I was neglecting him?
Oh, God, here we go.
So that we'd be forced into another family therapy session and he could get to see his dickhead father.
I know this sounds bad, but I only had the idea after she actually neglected me. I told the counsellor that Mum forgot to cook me tea because she was so drunk, which was the truth. And he organised the first session. I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
What happened to Uncle Marcus at the meeting? Just tell me everything.
Why are you asking me? Ask your sister. She was the only one I saw alone with him, okay? She was putting something in his hand. I don't know what, but he looked pretty uncomfortable.
Aha!
So, for those of you that
Ananı satayım acım. Ne verdi acaba? Aha!
venture to answer, the correct answer is 6 times. All because I wouldn't let him see the man who cheated on me, who cheated on us for 7 years.
She's really gone over the edge.
Question 2. How many of my boyfriends has Felicity stolen? Now, I'm going to make it easier for you. Let's just count the ones while we were at school.
Jesus! Our mums are a nightmare, aren't they, Abs? I mean, that's why I'm so glad I had my dad. You know, he helped balance me out. He gave me my moral compass.
Wasn't he done for tax fraud?
Everyone makes mistakes, Abby. Dad was always there for me when I really needed him. You know, apart from that 18 months, of course. But he was better than a lot of dads I can think of.
Well, some of you clearly think very highly of Flick and rather less of me. Well, let me tell you. I had oodles of boyfriends. Felicity was just scavenging my scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge. You've got to think bigger.
Better than a lot of dads. What are you trying to say?
Mum's told me all about your dad, Abby.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he wasn't exactly father of the year, was he? You know, all the business trips, all the nights working late. I mean, which birthday did he miss again? Sorry, which birthdays?
It was 5.
What?
My mum stole your mum's boyfriend 5 times. Just one of the stories my mum's told me. Heard a lot about your dad too.
Okay, All right, sorry, Abs. Look, let's just chill out before one of us says something we'll regret, yeah?
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now,
Gene bulamadık.
I
Ne
might just
yapacağız?
make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby.
Gene çıldıracak bu.
Whatever happens.
Herkese sataşacak.
Happens. Just choose. Please.
Of.
It's thallium.
If you say so, kid. Chin chin.
Vallahi olmadı gene. Yine gözümüz yükseklerde. Kimseyi suçlayamıyoruz. Hayat geçiyor. Perde perde. Ölü ver bakalım sen de bir dayı.
Uncle Marcus?
Ya dayı ölmez de. Çıldıracak şimdi. Gene bulamadık.
You hear that? You hear that? The sound of my vital signs improving. He did it. He did it.
Çok iyi.
Saved me.
Shit.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Çok iyi. It's amazing.
Now, Abby. Now, why don't you go and finish this thing?
I can do this.
İşte suçlama yapabileceğim bir kanıtım olaydı keşke.
Well, where the hell have you been?
Which one of you did it?
Abby, are you okay?
Who did it?
Abby, explain yourself.
You tried to kill him! Who poisoned Uncle Marcus?
I don't get it.
Who was it? Who wanted to murder Uncle Marcus?
Abby,
Beynimiz aktı.
love, calm down. No
They
one...
did, Nan. They fucking did!
Abby, cut this out now.
Who fucking did it?
Right, that's enough. I warned you once.
Bastards!
Hey, kid.
I don't...
Gene olmadı. Gene olmadı. Beynimiz aktı. Bizim o raddeye gelene kadar birini suçlayabilecek potansiyelde kanıt toplamamız lazım. Fakat onu nasıl toplayacağımızı gerçekten 3 saattir mi oynuyoruz? Kaç saattir oynuyoruz? Benim beynim almadı.